Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and Richard LaGravenese. This movie is like Broadway on film.
Yes, it is.
And being 36, I remember being this couple that Anna and Jeremy are playing the last 5 years. Talk to me about directing this and putting this project together, because it's so unique for cinema.
It was a dream, kind of a fantasy. I kept listening to the CD, and as I was working on a lot of other projects, paying gigs, I did this fantasy for myself. Just, I think, something that I wanted to create just for me. And as it slowly came to be, I couldn't really believe that we were doing it. And my goal was to keep it as close to its original form as possible. I didn't, we're very, people who love theater are very wary of movies. They change the stars, they cut the songs, they have people who can't sing. I didn't want any of that. I wanted it to be the show that we love on screen, only enhanced because they sing to each other. That was my only change. And that was my goal. And it was the greatest time I ever had creating anything.
Speaking of singing, Jeremy and Anna are such studs.
Amazing.
When you get to work with two young talents like that, Jeremy obviously has tons of theater experience. Anna, she's done everything.
Everything.
I mean, Pitch Perfect, the theater, you name it. When you get two people to converge like that,
Yeah.
as a director, it's got to be a great, great pleasure.
Well, the amazing thing is we got to work on the inside of the material, because both of them had no worries about their voices, about their singing voices. So it really got to be about performing. And sometimes they would do takes, up to 12 times singing live because of camera moves and things like that. And they were able to deliver like every time and add new stuff to it each time. They're both incredible artists. They really are.
One of the things I loved is when you see this on Broadway, or a show of this nature on Broadway, they're giving it to the audience.
Yes.
But here you really do see the human interaction and them giving it to themselves. Talk to me about changing that dynamic for the screen.
Well, I had never seen the original production, so when I imagined it in my head, I imagined it like this. And a camera can add things that a stage can't. In other words, I can have the camera on you, facing camera with me behind you, and I'm singing to you. Yeah, well, or what I'm saying is the camera can pick up the other character's subtext and inner life in a way that perhaps on stage you can't, because of where I'm telling you to look, because of how I'm directing the camera. So doing it to each other just added a whole nother dimension to it.